Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're all well and having a great day so far. If you're new here, hi, I'm Emma, I'm 38 and I love to read and talk about books. I've been so excited to film this video because for the last couple of months I've been saving all of my book deliveries. I've got some new releases, some special editions and quite a few that have just been on my wish list for quite some time, so I can't wait to get into those. But I've got a huge pile just next to me here, a massive box just in front of me, and I thought that I would do a big book unboxing with you. Can we just acknowledge the level of self-control that I've had to show here? I am normally a tear the box straight open type of girl when I get a new book. So I'm really proud of myself for being able to put these to one side and save them all for the video. But I love doing book hauls because it's a chance for you guys to see the types of books that I like to read and also have a sneak peek of what I might be talking about in the next few months on my channel as well. That all being said, I think I've waited long enough now, so go grab yourself a drink, get comfy and let's start unboxing some of these books. Most of these packages, I've got no idea what's in here. It's been quite a while ago since I ordered them, so it's probably going to be just as big a surprise to me as it is to you guys watching it. But yeah, let's start tearing into some. So this one feels like there's quite a few in here. And I'll just tip them all out. In that first parcel there were 3 books, so let's talk about these 2 first. These are 2 books in the DC Stars series by Chelsea Curto, and I have ordered the other 2 as well, so they're probably in this haul somewhere. But I have really been craving a sports romance. I've read the Windy City series, I've read Playing for Keeps. Really enjoy a good hockey romance. I did reread the Elle Kennedy Off-Campus series this month and I enjoyed it, but I tend to find that the college age reads a little bit young for me. I do prefer a sports romance where the main characters are in their late 20s, early 30s, and I'm assuming that's what this one is. But I know that a lot of people I watch on YouTube have read these and really enjoyed them, so I'm pretty confident that I'm going to enjoy them as well. So yeah, I've got Power Play and Hat Trick. I think this is book 2 and book 4. There's 4 books released so far in the series, and as I said, I'm probably going to come across the other 2 as we unbox some more of these parcels. This next one is Change of Heart by Bailey Hannah, and I believe this is book 3 in a cowboy romance series. I have read quite a few cowboy romances so far this year. I've read 3 different series by Elsie Silver, very much enjoyed all of those. I've read Rebel Blue Ranch by Lila Sage, and I've also read the Crimson Bridge series by Elliot Rose. Very much enjoyed all of those, so I wanted to try a different series, and I've not read anything by Bailey Hannah before. So again, we're probably going to come across books 1 and 2 as we unbox more books, but I'm really excited to give this series a try and definitely see whether this is going to be another author that I really enjoy. I'm going to tackle this big box in front of me, so I'm going to open it up first and then I will lift it up to show you. Oh, this is pretty heavy, but there's a lot of books in here. I will just sort of grab them out and talk to you about them as I go. First up, we've got Wildcard by Elsie Silver. This is a brand new release. I think that it came out last week, but I want to read this pretty much straight away. I have read the other 3 books in the Rose Hill series last month and really enjoyed all of those, so this is very much an anticipated read for me. It's age gap romance and it's also ex-boyfriend's dad, 2 tropes that I really enjoy if they're done well, but I think this is quite different from anything Elsie Silver's read before, so yeah, very much looking forward to reading this one. We've got Love and Lattes at Pumpkin Hollow by Victoria Walters, and The Cinnamon Spiced Inn by Harper Graham. Now, if you've watched my autumn TBR video recently, you'll probably recognise these titles. They're both on my TBR list for this season. I just wanted some really cosy autumn romance reads. I think I crave those in the colder weather, and I know that I'm going to be reading a lot of fantasy books this season as well, so they're going to be great palette cleansers and not, you know, too heavy topic wise. They're just, you know, cosy reads, and I love to pick one of those up once in a while. I've heard quite a few people recently talk about the Compelling Fate Saga by Sophia St. Germain, and this series sounds right up my street. I have picked up the first 3 books. I think the 4th book is out later this year, but included in the series we've got book 1, A Tongue This Sweet and Deadly, the 2nd book, A Promise So Bold and Broken, and the 3rd book, A Bond So Fierce and Fragile. As I said, I will probably be picking up the 4th book. I'm pretty confident that I'm going to absolutely love this series, want to devour it one after the other. But yeah, this is a highly anticipated series read for me, and I just can't wait. Next up, I have The Ritual by Chantal Tessier. I've not read any of her books before, so really excited to see what her writing's like. This is the first book in a 6-book series, and if I, get on well with this one, I'll certainly be picking up the other 5 books. But excited to try something new. Dark romance is a genre that I've sort of dipped my toe into at the start of the year, and as the year's gone on I've tried to read more books from different authors, and I've liked a lot more books than I haven't. So yeah, excited for this one, and yeah, I think it's going to be great. Sticking with the dark romance theme and another new author for me, this is Den of Vipers by K.A. Knight. A lot of people have recommended this book, so again I thought I'd give it a try. I will say the quality of this book looks really good. The paper is really nice and quite thick. I think it is an indie published book. Might be. A lot of the books that I've picked up tend to be indie published, and actually I think quite a few of them are also available on Kindle Unlimited, so before you part with your hard-earned cash, be sure to check whether it's available on there first. Next up, I have City of Smoke and Brimstone by Kayla Edwards. This is the 4th book in the City of Gods and Monsters series. I haven't read all of the series yet. I've read book 1 this month. It was on my September TBR and I really enjoyed it. It was a reread for me. I read it probably about a year or so ago, but I had forgotten, some of the key points, so I wanted to refresh my mind. And I am going to be reading book 2 and 3, obviously, so I also wanted to pick up book 4. These next 2 are part of the same series. I've got Rithborn and Dustbound by Greenwich and Lennox. I'm not too sure how many books there are going to be in this series as a whole, but it's been on my radar for quite some time. It's very often recommended to me on my Audible recommended list, so I thought that I would pick it up. I think it's romantasy, and as I've said in some of my previous videos, when we get into the autumn season, it's cold outside, I very much want to change into some warm, comfy, cosy pyjamas, get under a blanket, curl up on the sofa, and I absolutely love reading romantasy series at this time of year. So these had to be added to the basket for sure, and I can't wait to get stuck into them. So, starting on this side of the pile. Ooh, wasn't that satisfying, that noise? Okay, just one book in here by the look of it. This is Eldritch by Kerry Lake. This is a brand new release. It's the 2nd book in the Into the Woods series. Book 1 is called Anathema, which I do have but haven't read yet. And I think these 2 are going to be perfect for the spooky season. It's definitely giving me some Gothic vibes. Can't wait to give this one a try, because I know the first book was very popular. And I think it's also being picked up to be traditionally published now. So it must be, popular for that to happen. But yeah, really looking forward to this, and I love the cover. How spooky, Gothic, and just perfect for October does that look. Can't wait to read this one either. So we're working down the pile now, guys. This one's at the bottom for some reason. Okay, there's a couple of books in here. I take that back, there's 3 books in here. I did pick up Nightshade, and I don't know why I picked this up really. I don't know anything about it. I think I was just drawn in by the cover and the fact that it's romantasy. But it does look like something that I might be into. Let's have a quick look at the back. He'd burned down the world for her, but she plans to burn his to the ground. Okay, so straight away, just from the opening blurb, I'm drawn in and I want to find out more. It doesn't look like it's too thick of a book, so this is probably going to be a fairly quick read, and I think this is going to be the first book in what will be a series. So I'm going to give it a try. I've not read anything by Autumn Woods before, but yeah, looking forward to it. And again, one that I think you know, does give me autumn vibes. You know, the first name of the author discounted, but yeah, I think it's going to be one that I do want to reach for. Also in that parcel, I have Truly, Madly, Deeply and Handsome Devil by L.J. Shen. Not read, again, anything by this author before, but these books often come up on my recommended list, so I thought I'd give them a try. Both of them are from the Forbidden Love series. I think this is book 4 and this one's book 3. I believe Handsome Devil has come out fairly recently, so this is quite a new book. And I have picked up the second book as well. That's going to be floating around in one of these parcels somewhere. But I do enjoy a Forbidden Love romance, and yeah, very much excited to try a new author. I usually enjoy this trope, so yeah, can't wait to try it. Let's have a look at the next one. Oh, this one's already opened. I think that I did open this before I decided to film this video, so I'm not sure what book it is actually, I've forgotten, but there's only one in here. Okay, so we've got Beautiful Venom by Rina Kent. So Rina Kent was a new author for me this year. I hadn't read any of her books before, but I have just blasted my way through her Legacy of God series this year, and I've also recently read Kiss the Villain, so I am going to work my way through the Rinaverse, and this is you know, the first book in a new series of hers. I think that we briefly met the main character in this book in Kiss the Villain. I think it's the main character's nephew, and I think, does it have an element of hockey in it? Yes, it does. There's hockey sticks on the front cover. Obviously, Rina Kent, she's a dark romance author. It's going to be dark, and yeah, I'm here for it. I've liked all of her other stuff so far. Okay, this next one is quite heavy, so I think there's going to be a few books in here. Oh, that's not torn off very well. Let's try again. That's better. So I'm going to dig all of these out first, just so I don't drop anything like last time. 4 books in that parcel, and the first one is Wildest Dreams by L.J. Shen. This is book 2 in the Forbidden Love series. I did tell you that I'd find the second book floating around in this haul somewhere, and here it is. Exactly the same as what I've said previously. It's Forbidden Love, brand new author to me, so I wanted to give it a try. Let me know if you do want to see a reading vlog of this series, because obviously I've got all 3 of them now. Actually, if you want to see a reading vlog with any of the books from this haul, please let me know in the comments. Obviously, if I know what you guys want, it helps me very much, you know, steer my video ideas, because I want you guys to enjoy the channel and enjoy reading just as much as I do. These next 3 books are all on my autumn TBR list. So we have The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst. Absolutely adore the cover of this. I think it is so cute, and this is described as a cozy fantasy, which I've not read much of as a genre, but as we're heading into Halloween season and spooky season, I've thought that, you know, having something like this that's cozy, that's got a magical element to it would be, you know, perfect for this time of year. So very much wanted to give this a try. And I did also pick up Gothicana and Enigma. I'm not too sure how you pronounce the name of this author. Please let me know in the comments. but both of them are dark romances. This one I think is dark academia, not too sure whether Enigma is as well, but both of them are dark. I've not read anything by this author before, so I thought again I'd give it a try. I do like to expand my you know, reading horizon, if you like, by trying a lot of new different authors, because you're going to find some new favourites for sure, and you know, these have been pretty popular, so I'm hoping that I'm going to like them. Okay, this one's a bit lighter, so there might only be one book in here. Oh, well, I've not opened that very well. Let's try ripping it open the old-fashioned way. A Perfect Divorce by Geneva Rose. This one's a thriller and it's the sequel to A Perfect Marriage, which I've read very recently and absolutely loved. Actually, I think it's on my bookshelf just next to me. Hang on a second. Yes, it is. Really enjoyed this one. Both of them are pretty short reads. I think that I read A Perfect Marriage in a day because I was just completely hooked by the story. And this one, I'm guessing, follows on immediately after. So I can't wait to find out what happens. But looking at these though, this one is a lot bigger. So when I stand these next to each other on the bookshelf, that size difference is going to bug me. I know it's anal, but it's just the way that I am. So I probably will return this and get it in the smaller size. Okay, so this one looks like a single book on its own. Oh, and it's People Watching by Hannah Bonham Young. Another one that is on my autumn TBR list, and Hannah Bonham Young was a new author to me earlier this year. I've read Out on a Limb and Out of the Woods. Loved both of them, so I do enjoy her writing. And this one, you know, gorgeous cover. Thought that it was going to give me some autumn vibes, so I wanted to pick it up for this season. I will say that since I've ordered this one, I've also ordered a copy from The Works. If you're based in the UK, The Works has got some really good deals on books. I think this one from Amazon was £8 something, and the copy from The Works was £5, and it also had like special edition sprayed edges. You guys know that I'm a sucker for a sprayed edge, so I am going to be returning this copy and keeping the sprayed edge copy, but I am really looking forward to reading this. I think it's going to be a nice one and done palette cleanser, give me that cosy autumn vibes, and as I said, I really enjoy her writing, so yeah, can't wait for it. Okay, this one's quite big, so there's probably a couple in here maybe. Just tip them out. Good, so I found the first two books in that Cowboy romance series by Bailey Hannah. We've got Seeing Red and Alive and Wells. As I said before, very much looking forward to starting a new Cowboy romance series, and hopefully I've found a new author that I'll also love. As I said earlier in the video, I've been very much craving a good hockey romance read, so I did pick up these two to try. There's Unsteady and Unloved by Peyton Corrin. Again, not read anything by this author before, but very much want to give it a try. The first one, Unsteady, does have some ice skates on the cover, so I'm guessing that's going to be a romance between a hockey player and a figure skater. I have enjoyed hockey romances with this trope before. Really enjoyed Icebreaker. That was a figure skater and a hockey player romance. There's a new book by Bal Cabra coming out called Revolve, and I think that's exactly the same trope. I haven't got that one yet. I am going to pre-order it very soon. And I'm not sure what this one is going to be about, but yeah, looking forward to both of those. Happy to add them to my TBR list. This is another quite chunky package, so again I think there's going to be a few books in this one as well. Okay, just two books in here, but they are chunky. So we've got The Lies of Lena and The Sins of Silas by Kylie Snow. Again, brand new author to me, and I think these are Why Choose. I haven't read many Why Choose books before, so yeah, thought I'd try something new. And I know these have been popular with a few of the booktubers that I watch. I know that I've got very similar book taste to them, so I'm quietly confident that I'm going to enjoy these. This one especially is a lot bigger than I was expecting, but I'm happy to read, you know, a long book, especially if I'm enjoying it. These next two are from Waterstones, and I've got a pretty good idea of what they're going to be. I had pre-ordered a couple of special editions. Oh, and this one I've been absolutely dying to get my hands on. It's Metal Slinger by Rachel Schneider, and this book is absolutely stunning. Just look at those sprayed edges. And on the back there is a quote as well. It says, "You're kind of beautiful when you lie." It's a romantasy book. I know that it was very popular. It was indie published, so it had been out for quite a while, but now it's been traditionally published. I wanted to pick up an edition for myself. Let's have a look at the front cover. Oh, so this is what the hardback looks like. It says, "Metal must burn before it becomes a blade." I'm really looking forward to this one. It's been on my radar for quite a while now, and I can't wait to get to it. And the other special edition that I pre-ordered is a novella. And that's Fearful by Lauren Roberts. It's got a beautiful pink sprayed edge. I was going to read Powerless a few months ago, and I decided against it as soon as this book was announced. I think I'm going to read all 5 of them, so the 3 books that are in the series and the 2 novellas in a big reading vlog. Let me know if that's something you guys would want to see. But this is a really lovely copy. It's got a beautiful pink map on the end papers, and gorgeous foiling on the hardcover itself, and there is an alternative dust jacket as well, which that artwork is just stunning. Really, really beautiful. Right guys, so we're on the very last box. I am going to leave it on my cart next to me, and just open it here, and then I'll lift the books up to show you. Just 3 books in this one, and I have finally found the other 2 books in the DC Stars series. So we've got Face Off and Slapshot. This is book 1 and book 3, I believe. But yeah, love a hockey romance. Can't wait to delve into these, and I'm pretty confident that I'm going to really enjoy this series. And last but certainly not least, I have the Mindfuck series by St. Abbey. If you're a dark romance reader, or you're just getting into the dark romance genre, you will have heard many people speak about this book. I think that the main character is a serial killer, and the person that she's like romantically involved with, she's sleeping with or in a relationship with, is the FBI agent who's trying to catch her, but he is completely oblivious to the fact that, you know, he's seen the serial killer. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this story pans out. I know that it's very popular with a lot of people. It's actually 5 short books in one, so I can read it in stages, go off, read something else and come back to it. But who knows, I might read book 1, be absolutely addicted and, you know, smash this out in like a few days. But I am very much looking forward to reading it and seeing what all the hype is about. Those were all of the books in today's book unboxing. I really hope that you enjoyed seeing some of the books that I'm adding to my collection. And as I said earlier in the video, if there's books that you want to see me do a review of, or maybe include in a reading vlog, please let me know in the comments. I love to make videos. This is one of the reasons that I started my channel, is to share my love of books, but I also want to make videos that you guys are going to love to watch, so please feel free to give me a steer with the type of content that you want to see. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help my channel. And if you'd like to see more videos from me, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, because I'd love to have you back. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next one. Enjoy the rest of your day.